was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Oh, hello.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
Episode 158. Secrets Part 2.
Background. I almost picked that background too.
Oh, snap.
My favorite part about that background is just that hand.
The teacher's hand.
Gently pointing to gonorrhea.
Yeah.
I just watched this just right before we hopped on.
Did we all just watch this right before we hopped on?
I watched it at like 5.
Okay. I watched it minutes before this call.
Oh, wow.
And there's a lot of variables. This is one of the greatest episodes, one of the strangest episodes, one of the worst acted performance episodes. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Performance? But I'm just going to leave it at that.
It.
And Hannah, how does it start?
Well, Emma has like changed since she gave that blowjob in the ravine. She's like different now.
Yeah, it's wild how different. I wish she would have come on the podcast.
Maybe
so we could have there's no way. Mike creeped her out with that cameo request.
Yeah, so I paid for a cameo for Miriam McDonald, and all the cameo said was, "Will you come on our podcast?" If not, just say something nice about our podcast. And she obviously did not come on the podcast.
I think she would have come on the podcast if she hadn't given Jay that blowjob.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, she would have before.
Yeah, because she changed.
She changed.
She was just a catfish victim, and now she's an STD survivor.
Not just a shooting survivor, but an STD survivor. Yeah, she's so weird. She like sees Jay kissing Alex, and she's like she kind of she's like walking through the hallway, and then she smiles really big when she sees them kissing, and then like turns her head sideways like an alien kind of, and then she makes out with that boy who we've never seen before.
Well, he's Dracula.
Yeah.
But Jay initiates that kiss between him and Alex, right? For a jealousy plot, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's a weird move.
It is a weird move. Opening credits, kick, and we're back. Rick?
Emma's walking through the library, and Jay comes in very hot.
Yeah.
And
she's on a mission.
Says the best line of the episode. Are you hot for Dracula, or are you trying to mess with me?
Yeah, he really doesn't like to be messed with, and he makes that very clear.
It's so clear that Emma says, I know.
He's like, I really don't like being messed with.
Did anyone, it's the weirdest library, because it's just, there's the middle row where their heads are is just a row of handwritten VHS cassettes. Mm-hmm. And below that is just a lone copy of Microsoft PowerPoint.
Yeah. And what did the VHSs say? They said like commercial series?
Yeah, probably. It's probably just the Playing with Time or Epitome Pictures office right there. Yeah.
You think so? I think that's like the reference part of the library. The is that what it's called? Where they have like DVDs and stuff.
Oh yeah, where it's
I don't know.
VHS.
I don't think my school had. Well, no, they probably did.
I
think it's a bummer Snake had to hear all that too, and like he kind of knows.
Oh, he definitely knows.
Well, I don't think he knows that she has gonorrhea yet.
No, I don't think he knows the extent, but I think he knows
things are happening.
Afoot.
Well, he thinks that he knows they've what's the Breaking Bad character? Heisenberg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's been Heisenberged.
What does that mean?
What the heck does that mean?
What's the Breaking Bad?
I don't know the Breaking Bad lore. So if you're
when Walter White, his alter ego was Walter White's alter ego, whatever.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I've seen parts of it. I've seen parts of it.
Bad?
Seen like maybe I saw half of a season. I guess I should watch it. If you
pretty good.
Have that kind of reaction.
It's pretty good.
People like it a lot. It's like
No,
Mad Men or like Game of Thrones.
I would say that Mad Men and Game of Thrones aren't as good.
Oh.
What about Marco's hair though?
Oh my god.
Boy.
Is this the worst?
Every
time he shows up, it's like your hair is the worst. It's getting worse. I want to get him. We should interview him
on his different hairstyles for sure.
Yeah, when he's in the hospital visiting Jimmy with Craig and Jimmy's father, is that the first time we see Jimmy's father?
Yes.
He won't let Jimmy come home. He says, sorry, the construction's not done and getting the proper mechanisms needed for a handicapped kid like you. So one more week.
I was okay. How many railings do you need?
Well, what I want to know is there, from the party scene, if I recall correctly, it's just a 1-story condominium, right?
That's what you would think.
Is it at the same condo though? I feel like he said it was like a new condo or something.
Why are they living in the condo still? That's why I want no.
It's probably a plush condo. That's why. You don't need a big space.
True.
Everything is taken care of in that condo. You don't have to do any landscaping, no upkeep.
Well, yeah.
You got it.
Also, where's Jimmy's mom?
Yeah, where is Jimmy's mom?
Haven't seen her yet.
How many times do you think Jimmy's dad and or mom have visited him in the hospital? And do you think it's less than Marco and Craig have visited?
I've certainly seen them. Haven't seen them in there as much as Marco and Craig. Craig's been in there too much.
And where's Hazel?
Yeah, where is Hazel? Is she gone from the? Did she?
No,
she's still here, of course.
Yeah,
she's in the credits. As
it almost
Dan
makes
Woods.
It worse to me that she's not gone and she's just not. She should be there.
So is it messed up that Dan Woods is in the credits, but the woman that played Miss Hatsalakis is not in the credits?
I would think from their standpoint, yes. But is Terry still in the credits?
I believe so, yes. Isn't she in the field hockey part of the credits?
Is the field hockey? I don't think there's field hockey yet.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay.
Give us a play-by-play.
God, I'd love to know where this money from these ads is going.
Well, I'll tell you where it's
not going.
Yeah, I'll tell you where it's not going.
Not to the actors.
Yeah,
that sucks. Everyone from at least everyone who was a major actor in Degrassi, the fact that they aren't making residuals like you would in the US is, God, that's frustrating. To play such iconic characters and to see no financial reward from that.
Who owns
the fact
the franchise now, though? Because it's not Linda Schuyler, right? She sold off the rights, right?
I have no idea.
So the part where Terry was is now, I think, edited out. Because I think she was on the lacrosse team for no reason, and now she's just not there. And same with Kendra.
Got it.
Oh, Kendra's out.
It kind of just fast forwards through that whole team, and it just cuts to JT in the uniform.
In the mascot uniform?
Oh no, I see Kendra, but they just cut out Terry.
Good thing they left Kendra, major player.
So so Linda Schuyler no longer. I believe Linda Schuyler no longer owns Degrassi, and Viacom owns Degrassi. So MTV is the not MTV, but Viacom owns MTV and VH1 and all that jazz.
Jazz, yeah.
Okay, let's move forward. My favorite part of the episode is when Alex just comes in hot with Jay following him and just straight up to Amy.
That has to be the
And just
best
boom.
moment of the season.
She straight up has broken teeth on Amy's face.
I like it for so many reasons. I like it because also the prop behind her falls over. And then I love them showing Emma's bracelets and her just covering them up with one hand.
Well, she takes them off. She takes them off. When they come in to that scene, does Jay call her Lexi? Did anyone notice that?
I don't recall.
I think that's what he calls her.
That's understandable.
It's
They're a
super
couple.
weird. Do you think Alex has just been walking around school punching everybody who has those bracelets on?
No, I think she is only aware that Amy has the bracelets at this point.
Amy, what a star.
So at this point,
She's a star.
At this point, do you think Alex knows that she has gonorrhea?
No.
She went to the doctor.
Yeah, she went to the doctor.
Oh. So what did she say? She said what?
Well, when she said to Amy, like, this is for going down on my boyfriend or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Amy is patient zero, probably.
And Amy was like, I didn't have sex with him.
Yes. What a great response. What a great response.
And then it cuts to, and then when it does cut to Emma coming up her bracelets, and then Manny's behind her, like, it's so good.
Manny's reaction to this episodes are so good. When Emma kisses Dracula, like in the hallway, she's like,
yeah. She was stoked about that.
It was like when she saw Paige kissing that teacher, it was like the same thing. Also, when the teachers, I'm jumping ahead, but when the teacher says there's been a gonorrhea outbreak at school, and Manny goes, ew. And she's like, sorry.
Man, Emma is so mean to Manny. To Manny's following her in the parking lot.
She's hard. She comes down hard on her.
And Emma just, what does she say, Hannah? What does Emma tell Manny?
Manny says, you're letting a bottom feeder use you to get back at his girlfriend in petty revenge for serial cheating or something. And Emma goes, since when are you someone who can judge on that? Which is the first hit. And then the second time,
that's a warranted hit. It's a warranted hit. Yeah. She's the originator of the cheating in Degrassi.
Exactly. And then Emma's like, also, I'm not having sex, it's just oral sex. And Manny's like, looks kind of similar. And she's like, well, I'm not getting pregnant. And that's the second hit.
Yes.
Which is also, again, kind of a warranted hit.
Did Manny's pants make anybody uncomfortable in this scene?
Yes, 100%. Because it's like my daughter, I not let my daughter dress like that. Actually, my daughter tries to dress like that. Jeez, Louise.
I mean, it's of the time, but I was like this was on TV.
Yeah, and her sweatpants going kind of down, and I was like, those are like dragging on the pavement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't understand the fabric they were made of also.
Well, that fabric, we've seen that fabric many times in previous episodes, but now it's time for Kid. I like this B plot, the Kid Elric.
I think it's my favorite B plot in Degrassi, The Next Generation history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
For a couple reasons.
Okay.
I love it.
I
love it.
When they go to break Jimmy out and they're wearing those hoodies, and Jimmy's like, this is not hiding anything, and Marco's just like, I wanted to be ninjas.
Yeah.
And then Craig comes in looking like Carmen Sandiego.
I know. You look like two kids in one trench coat.
The whole B plot is all comedy. That's my favorite part of it.
And they're just yelling random syllables out. Like, get Dr. Stefan
Fritz.
Fritz.
That was,
And then
I think,
when Marco calls, he's like, "That's an emergency! Get everyone out of there!"
so before, I'm not sure if this is before or after, but Emma goes back to the ravine for part 3, but Jay's not there. So
No, but like that creeper is down for some beegers there. Also, if that ravine is not geographically where Terry got comatose,
It has to
it's the same exact shooting location.
Yeah.
Also, it's so fucked up looking in daylight. There's just like a random tree trunk.
It looked kind of chill at night, but when you see it during the day, it's like, oh no.
And then like, where is Jay's car parked? He's parked like in a blown out like alleyway.
Describe the conversation Jay and Emma have, Rick.
Well, first of all, like Emma finds where Jay is, which had to have been impossible because like why would you park a car there?
And he was how did you find him?
Yeah, and he's just sitting there alone, and then she opens the door, gets in, and then says, "Do you mind if I come in?" And like is ready, is down for some risky business.
Yeah.
And Jay basically is like, "Hey, Alex had to go to the hospital. She's getting checked out. She's got something. I'm not in the mood for your sweet mouth right now."
I know. And Emma goes, there's a lot of guys in the ravine who would love if I gave them a blowjob. And he's
That's
like,
crazy.
okay. It's not, I don't want it. She's dying to get gonorrhea at this point, is how it feels.
Yeah. When she does the finger walk up to his dick, it really freaked me out.
It freaked me out too. It's such a weird move.
Yeah.
This Emma is so weird to see, though, just as a character transition.
Does she come back to normality after this, or is it just off the rails?
I want to say like not really. I feel like I'm just
and like this is kind of the downfall of her becoming an A character, right? Or she stays an A character.
Yeah,
because I feel
this is when she starts acting out.
Okay, because Darcy kind of takes over as the main character, right? Yeah.
Well, no one ever takes over completely.
I don't know.
Emma still has a prominent role all throughout.
All right.
Her stay.
Does she get her gonorrhea fixed, or is she just spreading after
fixed?
You'll find out. Let's get to the class. And the teacher, who's this teacher? Oh, well, she's a guest speaker for the whatever his name is. Who's this teacher's name again?
Which one?
The one where they're doing
Armstrong.
Armstrong. No, it's it.
Oh no, it's the new one, Mr.
Mike. It's Mike.
Okay,
Mr. Delacourt's.
Oh, I have it open from our last time we.
Mr. Delacourt's employee. Mike.
Yeah.
He had a career change.
Yeah,
but they have but they have a guest speaker going over sexually transmitted diseases.
They had a guest speaker because there's been a gonorrhea outbreak. They had to hire this guest speaker.
And that's crazy to me.
But it seems like everyone's taking it pretty serious or interested.
No, okay, wait. Is the scene where Emma drinks?
No, that happened already.
That happened.
Orange
so
juice.
Emma, it's not. Is it orange juice? I thought it was raw egg, lemon juice, and ginger.
It was
Did
lemon
they
juice,
say that?
honey, and egg whites.
Whoa, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Okay.
In like a glass.
It was.
jar.
That's a lot of egg white.
It was a ton.
Yeah.
So Toby said. I mean, not Toby. JT said the concoction is
eggs, honey, and lemon juice.
Oh wow.
Wouldn't the lemon juice curdle the eggs?
Yes. I'm also like, where at school did he get all these eggs?
The cafeteria.
I guess. Did he go in there and ask for like a dozen eggs? Because that's how
Probably,
much I feel like
probably.
would have to be in there.
Who
I just
knows?
like that Emma tries it. Like, how would that be good?
I think her
Well, it's
throat is
definitely, it
burning so
doesn't
much.
cure gonorrhea.
I did not know you could get gonorrhea from oral sex. This is a real learning moment.
It was learning experience for me, and I also didn't know you could get arthritis from gonorrhea.
Wait, you can get arthritis from gonorrhea? They say
That's one of
that?
the things she says. If it goes
Yeah.
untreated, you could get arthritis.
Did you say arthritis?
That's
Me?
what she says.
I know, but I think the pronunciation of
It's
arthritis,
arthritis.
that came out of Hannah's mouth was funny sounding.
Arthritis? Arthritis?
Arthritis.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I did say it weird.
I thought you said arthritis. Arthritis.
I did.
I like that everybody in this classroom is also making fun of Emma because they're like, whoa, Emma, oh my God, you probably have gonorrhea. And Emma's like,
Yeah.
ooh, I do have gonorrhea. But everyone's just like joking about it.
And she's like,
She's-
shut up.
Yeah, she's starting to feel dumb. Now, my favorite, going back to the B plot of the reason why this is my favorite B plot is strictly the physical appearance of Kid Eldrick.
Mm-hmm.
So did we
how-
did we discuss if this is a real thing? This is a real
Yeah.
act, right? Yeah.
They
Kid
are a real
he's not
band?
real.
Yeah, he's not real. This
Not
is
real?
fake.
Okay.
No, not real.
Oh no. I'm confusing. He is a fictitious character in the Degrassi verse. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a prominent one.
But when he goes to the concert, go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
I made Jessica watch this with me before she went to bed. And when this happened, the only thing she said for the whole episode was, as Kid Elric is playing, she goes, "This is terrible."
Well,
Jimmy
that's the
loves
beauty of it. The fact. Okay, first of all, everyone's really nice there because they let Jimmy go to the very front.
Well, that punk spills French fries on him and doesn't even give him any like if it was me in that situation, that punk would be like, "You're buying me any fries, bro."
Oh, really? I thought he would have been more. I thought the punk guy would have been more like, "Oh, dude, no worries," because Jimmy's in a wheelchair. And then,
Well, no, that's what he did.
well,
both
he had
times.
attitude. He had an attitude the first time,
Yeah,
but
he really did.
when Jimmy tapped on his back and said, "I can't see," then the punk guy was very nice and said, "Yeah, go ahead." And they just kind of the C separated, and
Yeah,
he was in the
You know
very
what I'd
front.
say to Jimmy? I'd say, I can't see either. I can't see my French fries anymore because they're gone.
I don't know about
dude.
y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I've never not seen a positive outcome from a person in a wheelchair show. It's always you either get crowd surfed
Yeah, I love the crowd surfing wheelchair people.
or you have a preferential treatment, as it should be.
Agreed, 100%. Kid Eldrick is straight up. They're like, okay, whoever the acting
Kid Rock.
frontman is supposed to be Kid Rock. He dresses like Kid Rock. The music is like Kid Rock. It's so bad. Jimmy is grooving hard to it though. He loves
so hard.
it.
I like
He
that.
loves it.
The only thing that I remember Kid Elric is saying is like, "Yo, when I play a place this small, it gets busted."
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I was also curious why, if he was such a revered artist to these teenage kids, and why he was playing the small club in Toronto.
What I also want to know is how
They got tickets.
Yeah, how they got tickets if that club was so small, because they had like the newspaper and Jimmy's like, "Well, go to Kid Elric. You're busting me out."
I think it's because Jimmy's rich.
That's the only reason I could do.
I think he bought them. I don't know. Or maybe he was like, I was that kid who got shot at Degrassi. Can I have free tickets?
Does Marco or Craig have a car?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
No, because doesn't Craig run around like a madman when he was going to Ashley's wedding and stuff? He like ran home.
So Do you think they took public transit from the hospital to Kid Elric?
Maybe. Probably.
God, I have no idea.
Or do you think they just pushed Jimmy all the way there?
Maybe it was right next to the hospital.
Yeah, if the venue's close to the hospital, then they push them.
Did you also notice that when they're busting Jimmy out of the hospital, so this is like a rehabilitation hospital, and they're like pushing him out real fast, they barely make it through that door. Like the barrier for the exit of the door is barely big enough for a wheelchair, and I'm just like,
in what world?
In what world is that rehabilitation clinic able to exist that the wheelchair can barely make it through?
Marco was struggling getting that wheelchair through.
Yeah.
He ran him into the wall a little bit.
So now it's opening night of the Dracula play. Spike is in the audience, Snake is in the audience, and Manny tells Emma, don't do this to what's the kid's name? Dracula's name? Don't do this to Dracula.
Don't do this to Dracula.
Yeah.
Don't give him gonorrhea.
Well, I looked it up, by the way. You cannot give somebody gonorrhea from kissing.
Okay. Well, good to know. We're learning something every day.
Like,
write that down.
If I would have watched this episode years ago, I would have had this information in my brain.
But don't they say in that health thing that you can?
I looked it up.
No, she doesn't say. She just says through oral sex.
Yeah. She and then she just has that picture of a condom.
Man, so Amy's like patient zero. She's like,
well, probably some man
it.
At the ravine is patient zero, but Amy is the spreader.
Amy is the
100%. Hannah, if you would be so kind to go through the scene where Dracula after they finish their scene, Dracula and Emma, what do they say? Or what does Dracula say?
So she's supposed to kiss him on stage, and she's gonna do it. And like, we now know you can't get gonorrhea from kissing, but they don't know that.
Well, hold on one second before we go forward.
Is your name Hannah?
Well, no. I want to mention something in response to the kiss.
Yeah.
How is Emma gonna kiss that Dracula? Those Dracula teeth are basically a face mask.
It's true. It's true. They're fucking huge.
It's like,
yeah, they're the worst fangs I've ever seen, and they looked ridiculous when they were on Amy too.
Sorry, Hannah. Continue.
Oh my gosh, don't worry about it. She's gonna kiss him, and then he just whips her face to the side really fast. And at the end of the scene, she's like, "You ruined that scene. What is that about?" And he was like, "There aren't enough antibiotics in the world to make me kiss you. And imagine what I already caught from when you kissed me in the hallway." And then he's like, thanks a lot.
I loved it.
So good.
I loved it.
Plot might be one of my favorites, I think.
So okay, when Emma goes in for the kiss and Dracula pulls away, and then it quick cuts to Snake. That's when Snake knows that Emma's got gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's like
I was just so happy when I was hoping Spike had no lines and that was her only appearance, was just like clapping in the audience.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, another amazing scene is Danny, JT, and Manny.
Oh my gosh.
Hannah, you want to go through that scene? Your thoughts?
Oh, my thoughts? What do you mean when they stab the stake through Manny's heart and Manny's like cleavage is like busting out of that dress? And then she screams. It's insane. I wish they would release the full play. That's kind of right.
I wish they would have used real blood instead of a handkerchief.
Yeah.
They really missed. They also missed the opportunity to have Emma wearing a silk handkerchief around her neck. this whole episode.
Oh, true
Linda
that. True that.
Schuyler.
True that. True that. If you guys know what we're talking about in terms of the silk handkerchief, let us know if you know that. And if you do know it, you'll win a prize. What that prize is, I'm not sure yet, but
No one
it'll
will
be
know.
something.
No one will know. How
No
are they
one
gonna
will know. The three boys, Jimmy, Marco, and Craig, return back from Kid Eldrick. And of course, his father's there. The nurse has alerted him that his son is AWOL. And he's
Yeah.
furious. Is he furious though? Or is he
No.
just a concerned
He says
father?
he's furious.
But then he basically is like, I can't stay mad at you, wheelchair Jimmy.
The first thing he says is, your nurse called me. I'm furious. And then he was like, it's fine.
Yeah, that was a quick 180.
So we also kind of skimmed over it, but how fucked up is it if your dad, who doesn't visit you in the hospital, comes in and is like, son, I know you thought you were coming home. Guess what? You can't come home for a week on the day that you thought you were getting out. You gotta stay in this
minute you thought you were leaving.
You gotta stay in this hospital. And like, did he tell the hospital? Like, it's a hospital. Like, somebody's probably needs that bed. Like,
Well, I'm sure he's because of the money. He's just like, I'll pay whatever it costs.
yeah, maybe.
I'm rich. I want my son to stay here and not at home.
He doesn't want to deal with it.
I want my son to stay here and not at a hotel.
Yeah.
At a hotel would be worse, bro.
Do you think?
Oh hell yeah! They have 24-hour surveillance over him, whatever he needs. He just rings that bell. They come a running.
True.
Yeah.
Hospitals seem kind of nice.
Did everyone like Jimmy's new
Yeah,
girlfriend in this
real.
episode?
What the wheelchair nurse?
Yeah,
Yeah. What was her name? Nurse
I don't know.
Sarah?
He's totally banging that nurse though.
Yeah.
Why are
In a
you? Is
major
that where your
way.
mind goes all the
I
time?
don't think they
That's all
can
you think
bang
about?
each other yet.
Are you a coomer?
I'm definitely a Cooper.
Okay, the end scene. I'm gonna let Hannah run the end scene.
Oh
Emma
my
is in her
God.
Old Navy t-shirt. Here we go.
Here's
Take
why
it.
the A plot is so good in this. Just as a side note, every scene has like scenes within a scene where characters are realizing something that not everybody knows. So basically, Emma comes up from downstairs. She's fully like kind of crying and eating cookies. And then Spike is like, you were so good in this play. I decided I'm not worried about you anymore. So, and then Emma was like, actually, I need you to take me to the clinic. And then Snake goes, yeah, there's something going around the school. It's like really specific. And Spike just goes,
well, something's going around the school. It's very specific, but Emma, I don't think you have it. And then
I think you have it.
Emma's like,
I have it.
well, Dad, let me tell you about the ravine.
Yeah. He's like, I don't think you need to worry. And she's like, I'm worried because and the
I'm
look on his
nodding.
face is like he's so heartbroken and sad.
He's not even the real father. Why does he even care? He should be an evil stepfather. Well, regardless, Spike and her embrace. Tears are running down Miriam McDonald's face.
Spike just doesn't really register it though.
Well, yeah, she doesn't understand that her daughter has gonorrhea.
Well,
Do you think Miriam McDonald went downstairs and Snake was like, bet your daughter's got gonorrhea?
So here's the thing. That really specific thing at school, it's gonorrhea.
I want to know like how the school found out about the gonorrhea outbreak. Like, who do you think Alex's doctor phoned the school up?
It was like, hey, a bunch of kids came in with gonorrhea.
I guess it really depends on how many people Amy gave it to. If Amy has that many bracelets, how many men is she cheating with, and how many of those men are hooking up with other girls? So it could be a lot of people, right?
How many bracelets? Remember when she went back to get the bracelets at in the last episode?
She's
I
still
wonder-
wearing at least 8, I would say.
8, yeah.
So there's 8 people.
And that's just the thing she have bracelets for.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, end of episode. I'll talk to you guys next week for episode 159, which I don't even know what that
Wow.
is, but maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Hey.
And have a great evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.